What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'll be doing predictions for Super Bowl 59. So anyways, let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. In 2 days from today, the 59th Super Bowl is going to take place between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles will be trying to win, I believe, their 5th or 6th Super Bowl ever, and will be trying to win their first Super Bowl since 2018, when they won it against, I believe, the New England Patriots about 7 years ago. While the Kansas City Chiefs are back for their 3rd year in a row in the Super Bowl and are trying to win their 3rd straight Super Bowl. No team in the history of the NFL has ever won 3 straight Super Bowls in the history of the Super Bowl history of the NFL. So Kansas, I think, going into this has the big advantage on that front. Now, when you look at both teams that are going into this year, you have a pretty solid team in the AFC, that being the Kansas City Chiefs, but they also got a lot of help from the rest, but they also have a really strong core. You've got Patrick Mahomes, who, of course, is a quarterback for the team. You've got Travis Kelce, who's a really great player for the team. And you've got other big key factors that I think are going to be huge. I think it really comes down for the Kansas City Chiefs on how that core works with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. As for the Philadelphia Eagles, you of course do have the Jalen Hurts, who's been a really strong quarterback over the course of the last couple of years with the Philadelphia Eagles after a really great year in 2024. And I think the big key reason why the Philadelphia Eagles made it back this year after not making it last year is Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts played a massive and huge role in really getting this team here. They beat teams like the Detroit Lions to get in, and that's what gave them the chance and opportunity to make the Super Bowl this year. Now, when I look at both these teams going into this year's Super Bowl, I think that when you look at both teams, both have serious advantages. I think that Kansas has a really solid offense, but I also do think they've got a really, really strong defense. And I think that this game will come down to the defense. I think that's kind of how the NFL goes, is your defense is going to have to be really, really good if you're going to want to make it. That's what really hurt the Green Bay Packers, is their offense was really, really good during the regular season, but they lost a ton of games because the defense really couldn't keep up. I think Kansas has a really strong offense, but also a very, very solid defense. And when you got Andy Reid as your coach, that can definitely help in a pretty big way. Philadelphia, they've got both sides of things too. They've got a really solid offense, but I also think they've got a really strong defense. So this could be a really intriguing Super Bowl in 2025. And I think it actually will come down to the wire this year between both these teams. I think they both got really strong cores. I know there's a lot of people not as interested in watching the Super Bowl because a lot of people are going to be rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles to win. And a lot of people are not big fans of the Kansas City Chiefs. One of them is because of Taylor Swift being there, and a lot of people are not the biggest fan of Taylor Swift that are NFL fans. But the second reason is because people don't like dominance in dynasties. The reason the New England Patriots got hated so much was because they dominated so much. Also, people did not like Bill Belichick, let's be real and honest here. But they also weren't the biggest fans of Tom Brady either. But people don't like dominance. Regardless of what sport it is, they want the underdog to go out and win. So a lot of people in this year's Super Bowl are going to be rooting for them to get it done. So who do I think is going to win the Super Bowl in 2025? I've already mentioned the fact that Kansas is looking to become the first team in history to win 3 straight Super Bowls. I think that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the 2025 Super Bowl. I think they're going to win Super Bowl 59. Now, I think the game is going to be relatively close. I think that Philadelphia is going to put up some really strong numbers in this Super Bowl. So my prediction of the score, I think it's going to be honestly a decently scored game. I don't think it's going to be a high score game like how the Philadelphia Eagles did when they went to the NFC Championship game. But I think that the score for this year's Super Bowl is going to be 21-18. I think that it's going to be low on the touchdown side of things. I think the defense is going to be proven to be really, really good. I think it comes down to defense at the end of the day, but I think that Kansas wins by 3. I think, like I said, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to put up some really solid numbers, and I think they're going to do the best they can to try to be in that position of the groundbreaking area to get it done, because I think they've got the potential to do that. But I think at the end of the day, the Kansas City Chiefs, I know a lot of people are rooting against them to win, unless you're from the Midwest or from Missouri or Kansas or that respective area. But at the end of the day, I think that Kansas City is going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles fans are going to go wild whether they win or lose, because we know how people in Philadelphia can be. But I think at the end of the day, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win Super Bowl 59 and become the first team in NFL history to win 3 straight Super Bowls in a row. So that is going to be it for Super Bowl 59 predictions. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Let's go some below that and comment your thoughts below on today's episode. What are your Super Bowl predictions for Super Bowl 59? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm not exactly sure when the next video will be coming out on this channel. I would expect some content coming very, very soon, especially with MLB season coming up very soon. I'll probably have videos around that. If you haven't been on my NASCAR channel, I suggest going to check that out. We're actually getting really close to 4,000 subscribers on that channel. So if you want to check that out, make sure to subscribe as well. But I've got a lot of great content dropping on this channel really soon that I'm excited to share, and I can't wait for NASCAR season to get rolling over there. But I also got some great content dropping here very soon. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great NFL, MLB, and all other content on the channel like this. Take care, buddy.